breaking news out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, where we are monitoring reports of a hospital shooting with multiple victims, and we're told that there are deaths. It happened a short time ago at the Warren Clinic in Tulsa. Police received calls of a man walking with a rifle. When they entered the building, they did find victims. The shooter is believed to be down at this time. This is a 5-story medical complex, and right now police are going room to room, securing the building. And joining us now on the phone is Captain Richard Muhlenberg with the Tulsa Police Department. Captain, thank you so much for joining us. Can you just kind of set the scene for us? What's happening right now?
I can. I'll have to be a little brief. It's still an active scene, and I'm out here.
Sure.
So obviously, it's controlled chaos. We have numerous responding units out here, including Tulsa Fire Department, our EMSA personnel, and lots of other even federal agencies out here. Earlier in the day, we had a call of a male with a rifle at the medical facility. As officers were responding to the scene, it turned into an active shooter situation. So the officers immediately rushed to the second floor of the location where the shooting was taking place. When they got there, they found a few people had been shot. A couple were dead at that point. We also found who we believed to be the shooter and still believe to be the shooter because he had a long rifle and a pistol with him. Officers were no longer in an active shooter situation at that time, as there was no shots being fired in the rest of the building. So everything got locked down. We started bringing in numerous resources because now we're doing a meticulous floor-by-floor, room-by-room search. The facility itself is 5 stories with hundreds of rooms and hundreds of people working here. So we're evacuating people. We're getting close to finishing the meticulous search right now, and it is calm down. We have a reunification center set up for people trying to connect with their loved ones who might be here. So we're hoping that we don't find any more victims of this shooter.
And I know you said a few shot, a couple dead. Could you give us any kind of number that you're aware of?
I know I can tell you what I've been told right now by the officers who went into the core of the scene is that we do have 4 people who were shot and killed. One died after leaving the scene to try to get medical aid, and one of those 4 is going to be our suspect. We have an unknown amount of people who were wounded. I don't have the exact number on that. We're talking, somewhere under 10 who were wounded, and they're receiving care. But I believe right now that that's what we have for deceased is 4. Okay,
and so the suspect is dead?
Correct.
Do you have any idea the age of the shooter here?
I don't have it. I can't confirm it. I just have what we got on the radio earlier. So I don't want to say anything until I can actually confirm the information on the shooter.
And I know that you are working this active season, so just the last question to you, just your response to see that this has happened so close to the mass shooting that we saw in Buffalo, that we saw in Uvalde, all happening just within weeks of each other, that this is now happening right in your town.
It's absolutely tragic that it happens in any town. When it happens in our town, I'm just glad that our officers got in there as quickly as they did. It is absolutely horrifying that anybody loses their life because someone chooses to do something as horrific and just stupid as this. I'm glad it's not worse, but that doesn't take away from the pain of the people who actually have died from this tragedy. I couldn't tell you. I've been a cop for 26 years, and these are always terrible. So I give lots of credit for the officers who ran in there and the medical staff and everybody trying to work the situation. It's awful. So, it's just a terrible situation. And the fact that it happened in these successions of shootings in this country is mind-boggling.
It truly is. Captain Muhlenberg, we thank you so much for your time. Of course, appreciate your work and keeping us informed and up to date. And, of course, to our viewers, we'll continue to monitor this throughout the show. Captain, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.